Hello, it's me, Thick Bosolo, and I'm doing a video review on Maya and the Three. I put on my notes back and forth. Good. Every time I do a video review, sometimes I do it by memory. I always get everything I kind of skip through a lot of stuff, and then watch the video. I'm like, oh, I forgot to talk about this, that. Would add like an extra minute or two, but something like that. So anyway, those who don't know, Jorge Gutierrez did it. It was 9 episodes, and to summarize it, if you know Conan the Destroyer, it's pretty much the same thing. You know, a person gets a whole bunch of different warriors to do a task. Hopefully that doesn't spoil it and stuff, but to me it seems almost the same thing. And so the whole world is a mix between I would guess call it Aztec, Maya, Inca, and a weird version of Caribbean, and I'll explain that later on. And it goes into my point of view of the thing. You have the Tecas, which are symbolically trying to represent the Aztec nation, I guess you can call it. Then you have now, which has Maya, the main character. Then you have Rico and the Rooster Islands, and that represents the Caribbean. I just think it's kind of weird, mainly because it has an African thing, even though it's supposed to be indigenous. So I guess, well, to me personally, and I think it takes place in the future, okay? Because there's a lot of pop culture references. Like she goes to the Grand Witch, and she goes, "Hey, I came here for a wizard, but all I got was a scarecrow." Which I'm like, it takes place in the future. That's why everything isn't historically accurate. But that's just me. Then you have the Jungle Lands with Chini, and that is very Maya style. But the generic like Tikal, Chichen Itza style, you know. And then you have Pichu from the Golden Mountains, representing the Inca culture. Before I stop anything, just watching the baby sleep. She's in the other room. She knocked out. She kind of watched it with me, and when I watched it about a few weeks ago, she seemed to like the bright colors, but when the grand battle happened, she wanted to go to sleep. So I thought, oh, okay, baby girl. Well, I paused it there and watched it eventually once she went to sleep. And so yeah, the summary is Amaya is trying to fulfill a prophecy when her father misdid it wrong. So she's trying to get it correct. So that's where it stands. Let's see, little notes. Yeah, Bolon Sean is a song that, like everything Jorge Gutierrez does, it's always in the background. Like if you listen, Book of Life, sorry. I forget the name of the Jaguar Wrestler one that he did, and in this one, it's always in the background. It's one of those old. To me, I think it's a pre-conquest song, but this one, but for Maya and the Three, he has it very stressed. Okay, the whole song's about a jaguar. But that's the whole song it's about. Let's see. Overall, I thought it was pretty good. Fluffy as Pichu made me laugh because he's trying to do his own interpretation of Conan the Barbarian. He goes like this and talks like this, you know. And I thought that was just very funny. But with him, I would say all the actors did okay jobs. Him, I feel like he read in advance, and he's like, you know, this is a little bit like Conan the Destroyer. I got to do something that references that. And I think that's where he did that voice. At least that's my reasoning to it. He might have more reasoning, but I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, the gods, they're mixed between a lot of things. Like Mictlan is supposed to be Mictlantecuhtli, but then has the double head, like Coacu. And so it's just very interesting how that goes. One thing I would say it's a little bit of a spoiler that I thought was funny was when Mictlan does the his minions from the underworld, and they're like dead Spaniards. And the funny part was when he turns into gold into that pool, all the little Spaniard minions kind of like worship him, and I just laughed. I'm gonna be honest, that's where I laughed the most. Okay. Everybody else is probably like, oh, I laughed at that part or that part or that part. Me, it's that one. By this thing, I thought it was funny. I don't know. I don't know if he did it on purpose or just try to be subtle about it. I just don't know his mind on my forehead. One note I do have to bring up is what's her name? Apoch, the old lady that you always see in the background. She says a lot of gibberish when you first watch it, but then when you watch it again, she's practically foreshadowing the whole plot of the story, which I think is funny. I was like, this crazy woman. She practically spoiled the movie without us knowing that she spoiled the movie. Anyway, I thought it was okay. I thought it's way better than that weird one, that Crunchyroll one. I forget the name of it. It was just, that's how bad it was. I don't remember the name of that that weird cartoon anime wannabe thing. But yeah, my other three I thought was pretty good, pretty cute, a lot of humor. I would say it's about, if you're looking for educational, very accurate stuff, worst thing to watch. But something that has influences and then tries to bend around it, I think it's pretty good. Anyway, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.